gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. 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 They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can cover the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on.
Bro, why y'all niggas up?
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This will be taken in after one. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Why do the ball first, bro? I don't want ball first. Come on, let's restart this.
Here we go. 8 Go out.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards in the first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game. I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
That one, 28 yards on the ground.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to this.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across it into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
I'm mad Jamal hit me so hard.
Taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Let's go on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now what you got? But when that full tight head fit on me. Okay. Oh.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
20.
Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Gun, gun, gun.
He gonna try the other side.
20.
8. I'm gonna high rock his ass up.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
See how many times they put that throw in there.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To the air again, Newton. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. On 1st down, it's Newton.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Cameron Jordan, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Lucky. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Put it. Get it.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Here we go. 780.
Watch the out.
Check. 20. Express.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Yes, sir.
And this is going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so it's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
At the 21-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, keep it up.
Let's go.
Running with Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So Time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. Cover 2 cheese blitz.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Terrible
Only 2 on the screen pass here, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Why do
Very
this
good
superstar?
return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
Why
And the
do this
Panthers will take over
superstar?
now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 13. Check 13.
On 1st down, Newton.
Yeah.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Tight 8. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Here we go. 50. Mike, go. Tackles. Mike 50. It's coming this way. Here we go. Check safety.
Throwing again. Newton. That'll be caught
Come on,
by
bro.
his tight end,
Y'all
Ian
down there to
Thomas.
stop that shit.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
50, Mike 50. Hey, tight. Kill. 20. Switch. Chance.
The shotgun snap for Newton. He gets it to Thomas. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Check Mike 50. Pick it up. Hey. Watch that. Sponge. No. 8.
Newton on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
just put your
you're
hand
able
up
to
on
hit a
him.
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Yeah,
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check 6 guys. Deuce.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's able to
2 niggas over there,
as he
bro. Come on.
pulls it in.
Yeah.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
The goal for any defense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, switch gears. 20. Check hot route. Hot. Say.
From the red zone now, Newton.
There you go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So the big play is all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Yeah, definitely Duke. But you know, sometimes when they let you
2
Duke, they
minutes
let
to
you
go
spell
on divisional round weekend.
That's AK, so I don't know.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. On 2nd down, Kamara. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Mike 54. Mike 54. And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Mike 54, Mike 54, Mike 54. I'm coming after you. Five. Check Mike 54. Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check. Look at me. Score.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You want one piece?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, check, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. He runs. What is it? Mike 50, get fast. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Bang, 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 bang.
Throwing is Newton. And Thomas has it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. On 3rd down, Newton. He's going to air one out. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He's coming. We got double up. Great. 49, check 49. Kill. Turn up. Kill, turn up. 36. Hop up. Slam. 25, check 25.
They'll run on first down. Hackett. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Great. Watch it. Check 15, check 20.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hackett. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Gun. 8. Rush in. Watch the twist. Check it.
From the gun, here's Newton.
That's a good fucking boy.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Gun.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
That's what I told me. Stop
This is
quick
an
right
example
there.
of breaking down a defense because on a
I'm
lot of these
setting my
runs,
mic and
he's getting
everything. I
past
don't know
the
what you
point of
talking
attack,
about.
and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, come on now.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ready. 18 Gators.
They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You got nothing. Tight dog. Look. Screen.
They run with Murray. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And the stop here
That
will
nigga
come
Jamal
at
lit
the
up like a
38-yard
motherfucker.
line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I look like Boo Boo the Fool. That nigga already smacked me once.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. 1 quarter remains for the trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go with Kamara.
You little sneaky bitch.
Did they stop him? They did.
I would have got that hole too.
Unable to push past that yellow line, and the Panthers will get the football back.
That nigga just ran before the play started. He needs chunks. Down 2 possessions.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Looking downfield for Godwin.
There we go. Von Bell. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Good shit.
Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Somebody tried to cheese
Partner, we
me
always
just
talk about
now.
possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Just getting on Luke Kuechly and trying to get a run of start. Goofy ass nigga. Look at him. Look at him.
On the ground, this is Kamara.
Get off him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, You're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's not run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going. You also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
And I think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch out. Jumper. Check 3.
Again, it's Kamara.
Get off me, Jamal,
He's
nigga.
tackled
Get your ass,
inside the
nigga.
40, not quite to the 35.
I definitely duped that nigga.
14
Look at the
yards
replay.
is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Jamal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school
Oh,
football
we're gonna
players,
look at it one more
isn't
time.
it? Tough,
Jamal.
hard, gritty run.
Ain't no
Got
block,
behind his
nigga.
pads, bowled over a few
got
people.
good.
Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Jamal.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Kamara. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and
knock
our
the
crew,
fuck out. Nigga, I had 38 passing yards, so 200
the
rushing
NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's easy to say. That's like saying once I figure out how to stop your pass, you can't beat me. You didn't tote that hard at all this game. I don't know why. You must have been more comfortable passing the ball. You're rushing. You only ran about 2 times, bro. Shit, I only passed the whole 4 times, but I was 4 for 4. I think I picked up like 2 first downs on my passing. Who caught a pick? Who I caught? 3 picks? Savon, Bell, Patrick, and Marcus? Excuse me. That was a good game, man. Whatever. I think that's true as well. Soulja Boy started the wave. He started the wave too, so. Alright, who I gotta play? this Darius nigga Cole. Who this is? What his name say? Nah. Yeah. I'm gonna look at this one more time, man.
Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick then he with the back then you out of zip. Blow out his back then got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the bip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. They know how I drip.
That's the word. I have a buy? Ew. Machine essential explosion. Let's see here. It's not on us, nigga. We got the Jets. Shoot for second, that's fine. Let me see.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you got a backup running back for me? Okay, two. Hold on, you know that. Oh, hey, just add a future third to it too. You hear me? So add a future third to it too. What's wrong with a future third, bro? I ain't asking for another first. Let me know where you sent it. And Darius Leonard will definitely help you. That nigga, LeBron and them beat Denver, then they beat Utah. He's yours. I had to milk you for that third though. I had to. That's why she wasn't mad about it. I said that's why you wasn't mad about it. Why this nigga Jason keep getting on and offline? Not at no fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.